Okay, so yesterday we did a thing on depression and it was depressing. Also, I'm going to be posting a TikTok of my favorite skincare products, which are Mary Kay. I am not a Mary Kay representative, just so you know. I know plenty of girls who are. I used to, but sales is not for me. Direct sales. If I'm going to sell you something, it's going to be something I made that came out of my heart. Part of the reason I have my YouTube channel. Eventually, I would like to start earning money. I am 34 and in school, so I'm trying. It's really hard when you're a paralegal student. So, but what I want to talk about today, mental health matters. I'm going to take a small pause on that subject today. And I am an aspiring author. This page is for my makeup. It's also to raise awareness, to talk, just to chat, and also hopefully getting published one day would be nice. So with that being said, can I do the thing on this one? To pause, stop, breakout room reaction, share screen. So while I do my makeup today, I found a bunch of my old writings from 2007. It's a long time ago. I don't really remember a lot of these. Some of these I do, but I'm working on getting all my works together into one thing. So I'm kind of grouping it by year, hoping to make more sense out of it. I don't know if I ever get published, if they're going to keep it chronological, but I like to put things in little boxes and categories. It makes it easier for my ADHD and anxiety. So while we're doing makeup today, I'm going to share some of my poems. First one is this. It is called In Love with You. And I don't remember who the two guys were, just so you know. All right. I have prepped my face. I'm going to prime it real quick. And we're going to get this party started. In love with two men, what am I to do? My mouth is wide open, but my heart will not choose. To be with the man of the elder lot, or to be with the young tree, whose heart is as pure as the sun's golden rays. Wow, this is mushy. Love is a great many things, and can trick one's heart and mind into believing what is not true. In love with two boys, oh, what to do? To frolic in the meadows, or to sing the blues. In love with two, to stay with the oak, trusted and strong, or nourish a new tree. For more beautiful, far more beautiful, as a typo, let me fix that. Life. Far more beautiful and vibrant than the oak. In love with two, there is only one me. 1 + 2 = 3. Oh, what a twisted web we weave. Currently, I was at a friend's house. Don't give up. It's a very short one. Woo. It says, to fail is to succeed. To succeed is to fail. When you fail at something, it is only to succeed at what you are meant to do. Don't give up. I was wise, y'all. It's true. It may sound like a riddle, but that's life. Like, legitimately, this is life. And like they say, like when one door opens or one door slams shut in your face, another one opens. That is true. I just wish that the doors that were meant to be opened would just hurry up and fly open and hit me in the face. Me, that's me personally. But this is very true. If there is something that you're not meant to be doing, the universe or God or whatever fate being you entrust your faith and beliefs in is showing you a sign. Like, I have 2 miscarriages. I'm probably not supposed to be a mom. Who knows? All right. The next one is called Deep Everlasting Love. Okay. Baby, I love you. Yes, I'm making fun of myself. Baby, I love you. I have your name engraved in my brain, etched into my heart. It is a little part of you, my dear. For my fear of losing you grows. And the depression, God, I hate autocorrect, that comes along really blows. My love for you is deep inside and goes, God, autocorrect. So deep, I cannot hide. Beyond my skin, how deep your love is within. It's actually not bad. Minus a couple typos. It wasn't terrible. So apparently I'm in love at this point. And I'm in class. Forever in his eyes. You already know this one's gonna be mushy. Let's see how mushy. Into his eyes I look, blue like the finest, most... Okay, so now I know who I'm talking about in this one. I had met a guy earlier that year. Actually, we met the year before. We met in 2000. No, we met in 2007. That's right. While I was dating another guy. So trigger warning, I guess. I did not cheat. He was our mutual friend. The current boyfriend before this guy. Before. Was very abusive, mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally, even kind of sexually. So he would hide it from our friends, or try to at first. It worked for a while, but then this guy kind of moved in with us. We got really close to him, both of us. And he kind of moved in with us. And we had no problem with it. We both really liked the guy. I eventually started to fall for him. Because the longer he stayed with us, the more the abuse came out. And he saw it. And he kept saving me and trying to get me to see that I'm worth more than a beating. And so I started to fall for him. Eventually, him and other friends started to see the abuse and started to tell me that I'm worth more, that I need to get out. And I kept saying, yeah, I know. You know, the usual typical abused girl things to say. I can't leave. I love him. Blah, 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 blah. The straw that broke the camel's back. I came home from, I don't remember what I was doing. I was out think I was with my family and my then boyfriend. Never locked the door when he was home alone. It just wasn't his thing. He didn't like it. He would always forget his keys, you know. I came home, door was locked. Now that's not the red flag. I used my key and I got in. He was in bed, our bed, with a hooker. I mean, literal hooker. I mean, she was on the back page of the Metro paper in San Jose. Yeah, she was literally a Craigslist whore. This episode probably not meant for children, just saying. And they were having sex. When I confronted them, lots of screaming and swearing ensued. Let me just say that. Yeah, lots of screaming, lots of swearing ensued. And then also, they said that they were in love. And they had been dating for months. Also, on that day when I came home, I had some heirlooms at his house because I was living there. Family heirlooms, some of my favorite articles of clothing, things that were very, very sentimental to me. Unbeknownst to me, in the 5 hours I was gone, they decided to dump all of that at the dump. I do mean all. So I lost a lot of my things, and I lost my shit. I straight up lost my crap when I found that out. As I think any sane person would. So that was the straw that broke the camel's back, but I did stay with him for a little while longer because I was still terrified of the abuse. Eventually, my friends and family, I clued them in after this, helped me get out the abusive relationship. So I got out, and then fairly quickly after I got out of that relationship is when I basically came out that I was dating this guy to myself. Everyone already figured we were. We had never slept together. We had never kissed. We had never done anything beyond holding hands, hugging, and, well, talking, duh. But we had never done anything sexual. We had never even told each other verbally out loud that we liked each other beyond friendship. So before all of you get on your high horses, oh my god, you cheated. No, I did not. We lived in a really tiny apartment, and it had one bed. So the what would be my next fiance was sleeping in the same bed as us. Still, nothing happened. We all canoodled every night. They both insisted that I sleep in the middle. At that point, with my then fiance, the one who cheated on me with the back page whore, he had pretty much stopped sleeping with me sexually. I was fine with that because at least he wasn't basically raping me. So I fell very quickly for the next guy, the guy I'm writing about. And within a few months of us officially being together, we got engaged. So this one is about our ring. Y'all, I really thought he was the one, like legit head over heels. We were together for a little over 3 years. Then he cheated too. I can forgive a lot of things. I cannot forgive cheating in a relationship. So So, this is where we are at. I have become engaged. Again. Forever in his eyes. Into his eyes I look, blue like the finest, most clear periwinkle in my ring. In his eyes do I see the truth that forever lies within me. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle in his eyes, clearer than the best cut diamond as in my ring. Do those stones glisten and shine? And, oh God, I can't type today. And that twinkle in his eyes. Oops, I nearly forgot. The center stone to my piece, amethyst, purple and round. Unique in its way, and never outshone by the rest. I still have this ring. So our love is put to the test. In his eyes do I see the rest of our future with you and me. The ring is as different as is our love. Your eyes, my love, are filled with twinkle from up above. Like gemstones, your eyes are rare, and in them forever is your stare. The stones may never fade, and the shine may never die. So I see forever in your eyes. And as you guys will get to know me more and more, I'm a music addict. So for some reason, in my head, the whole time I'm telling you this story and showing you this particular poem, I have the Peter Gabriel song "In Your Eyes" playing in my head. In your eyes, na, 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 your eyes, your eyes. Okay. I'm falling deeper in love with this guy. Oh, I'm just saying. All right, this next one is The Land of Dreams. You lay your head on my shoulder, heavy with the aches and pains of today, heavy with burden, heavy with thoughts, heavy with broken thoughts of the night yet to come, resting your head on a mound of marshmallows, sinking deeper and deeper into your subconscious. Your body is drowning in a sea of warmth. Your mind and spirit growing wings, ever flitting away into the night sky, drifting from thought to thought, and dream to dream, letting it all flow into a stream, learning your desires as you sleep, taking over you as you watch that movie. Realizing how the mind, body, spirit truly and very really connect. So this guy, huge movie guy, not that big of a movie person. I like him. I mean, don't get me wrong. But I'm not like the biggest movie person in the world. Pretty much all of my exes, and maybe it's a guy thing, I don't know, love movies. And I mean love movies. So even if I wasn't in the mood to watch a movie, they would often watch them on their phones so they could head off to sleep a little easier. I was cool with that. We all have to do our own thing to fall asleep. I'm not gonna judge. Just don't force me to watch it. Whether it's a movie I like or not, I'm probably just not gonna be in the mood for it. It's just not me. I prefer to play games before bed, to read. Basically, if I don't make my eyes tired, my mind won't shut up and won't let me sleep. I prefer things with lots of noise, like a movie, more for the daytime if I'm going to watch one. Personally, I prefer series, like shows that are one week after the other, rather than, okay, the movie's over, bye, fuck you, characters died. You'll never meet these characters again. I prefer to follow a stream. That's why I've been watching SVU for the past 20 years. Apparently, I'm not feeling good in this one about myself. Pathetic. Pathetic. Stupid. Inconsiderate. Smoldering emotions falling down. Stone. Climb up, only to fall. Back down. Across the hill. Back to town. Then around. Home. I don't know what I was on for this. Hey, it's my cousin's birthday. Alright. My name is. Yet another musical reference, y'all. My name is the real Slim Shady. Okay, sorry. Okay, my name is. At birth, my name was Nina June Moziani. Now my name is Pregnant Woman. Apparently, I'm pregnant here. This is before the second miscarriage. Now my name is Pregnant Woman. Tomorrow, I should hope it'd be the same. In slightly under a year, it will be Nina June Moziani Grantham. Yes, Grantham was his last name. Getting married on September 20th, 2008. Didn't happen. I will add on my husband's family name. Slightly later, when our child talks, my name will be Mom. And that it will stay for many years to come. Really wanted to be a mom, and I was pregnant. Miscarried a few months later. Okay. But it also talks about the many stages of life. And as women, we traditionally delete our dad's names when we get married, and we add our husband. I am the last in my family line with my last name. So I will never get rid of my last name. I will add on my husband's if I ever get married. I will never delete my history and my heritage. It's just, I think it's really fucked up to do. And I made a promise to my great-grandfather when he was on his deathbed that should I ever get married, I will not get rid of my name because it is his name. And that my firstborn son, should I have a boy, will bear his name. The English translation of my great-grandfather's name would be Kevin. And it'll also have his last name in order to keep the family line continuing. At this point in my life, I don't know if I'm ever going to have kids. Or get married, but that promise will always ring true. Should I ever get back to that point in my life, that I think it's a possibility. Okay, so at this point, I've been called a writer by some people. I didn't really let it define me. I'd always kind of like dabbled in writing and never thought of myself as that being a profession or a part of my actual being. So this is the first time I wrote about writing. A writer. A writer is freedom to write, to express those inner desires, that burning urge to let it all out and scream out loud. Verbally, without verbally saying one word. To tell someone how you really feel without moving 1 inch from whence you were. You can be who or what you want to be as a writer. When you write, your hand is a mere reflection of what you feel inside. Your heart bleeds onto paper, dripping, like ink from a quill, dripping, dripping, word by word, making the paper a pool of blood, wrought with emotion. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback on this one on social media. I posted this last night with the date just to see other writers' reactions, and it's all been positive. Knock on wood. You know, it still rings true to me because I'm partially disabled, basically from my back. There are good days and bad. On the good days, I'm a normal human being and can do TikToks and dance and all that crap. On the bad days, I have to crawl to the bathroom. It just is what it is. So, writing I can always do as long as I still have function in my hands or speech to text. Because that will allow me to write even when my hands no longer work. Rum Kool-Aid. I remember loving writing this. As I was typing this last night, I was like, what drugs was I on? Anyone ever do that? Like, you write something and then like years later you find it again, you're like, was I smoking crack? Like, what is wrong with this? Everything. No, I was not drinking because I was pregnant, so just saying. But I do love rum. Rum Kool-Aid. So I saw this lady and we talked and we started going out. By the way, I'm not lesbian or bi, but I'm an ally. So I must have been writing this from a male's perspective. Saw this lady, we started going out. One day we get invited to a formal event. Something like a debutante's ball. The evening arrives, I get to the lobby of her house. She floats down the spiral staircase. That red dress she was wearing is stunning. Tube in style, yet cupped over her breasts, making an M. Tight fitting in the right places, but flowy too. It had a train. So we leave and arrive at the event. It had red carpet entry and everything. Walk in. One half was my nephew's 9th birthday party, and the other half the football game, Oakland versus San Francisco. My friend walks up to me and says, "Ha ha, you forgot to read the small print. None of the above." Just kidding. He and Lisa were embarrassed and far too overdressed. She doesn't drink, so she went to the kids' side and had some Kool-Aid from the chaperone's bowl. She loved the way it tasted, so she had 20 more cups. Little did she know it was spiked with rum. She drank so much that she thought she was riding a pink elephant. This one is called Substitute Teacher. I was bored as fuck. Not everyone's meant to teach. Just saying. This lady, anyways, so substitute teacher. Boredom, sheer boredom. We have a substitute teacher today, though she is a kind old lady. She talks and talks and talks and talks and gives nothing to do. Her babbling is driving me insane, and her voice is making me blue. The time is almost 9, but it sometimes feels like, why does she not make me want to be here? She's nice, kind, pleasant to look at, voice somewhat sweet. Yet the Visine guy seems more interesting right now. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm 34 years old. Born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. There used to be this comedian, and I can't remember his name right now. I want to say Ben Stiller, but it sounds wrong. His voice is very dry. That's kind of part of his shtick. Is being that dry, boring, kind of monotone, very monotone voice. And the tagline for the Visine commercial at the time was Visine. It gets the red out. I mean, just like that, guys. Just like that. So, if that's more interesting, I mean, that tells you a lot about how this lady talked. And I can't find my brush, so we're just gonna brush with our fingers. Also, as a note, I've had a lot of really great substitute teachers, and sadly, a lot like her. Not everyone's meant to teach. I'm not one who's really meant to teach, but I can if I need to, or if I feel the desire to help someone in that way. I used to be addicted, not addicted, but like I was kind of obsessed. I loved Lipton raspberry iced tea. I wasn't allowed caffeine very much because I was pregnant. And I'm not usually a sweets person. I'm a sour person as far as candy goes. I do like some sweets, just not all of them. I'm kind of picky. And I don't like that sticky, like nasty, like dirty. I don't know. It's like everything's just ugh, it's too sticky for me. Anyways, I can no longer drink Lipton raspberry iced tea because at this point in my life, it's far too sweet for me. But it brings back so many good memories. And I wrote about my love for this tea in a poem. I wrote about anything back then, y'all. Anything. Okay. Lipton raspberry iced tea. Lipton is the brand, white is the color they give this tea. Though it looks more like a pale, transparent yellow to me. Tea, it says next, stating the obvious. Raspberry is the flavor. That's the good part. The bottle is round, with round wavy lines at the top and at the bottom, with a smooth surface in the middle, where the label is stuck. The label is pretty, with warm, welcoming, summery colors, inviting me to buy it and take that first tantalizing sip. The warm, sweet, caffeine-free liquid gushes into my mouth. The ridges of the bottle top feel weird to my lips. The fluid is sweet. It makes me want more. Yeah, I wasn't obsessed at all. So I guess that's the last one from 2007. Thought there was another one, but you know. There may be more later, at a later date and time, but this is what I got for now. Let me just finish my hair real quick. Okay, so that is my makeup for the day. And we'll see what tomorrow holds. Tomorrow, I may be having to splice a video together because I'm going out. Not out like wearing hair. No. Out of the house. I don't leave much thanks to Corona. I am high risk, as is my whole family, and we all live together, so we gotta be careful. I am frustrated and I don't like it, but you know, it is what it is. But I have to drive around every so often and just kind of let off steam and be me. I stay in my car. I might go out like with a mask, social distance, all that crap. Just kind of sit somewhere and write for a bit. So I may or may not make a video to get tomorrow. If I do, it's going to be kind of spliced together of different audio, video, and pictures. One of my hobbies is photography, and I would love to be able to sell my photos. Or just do like a travel vlog. I mean, you guys tell me what you want. But I'm open. And I hope that you like my stories today. I will be posting pictures on my social media, so follow me on Instagram, both my personal and professional page, also my Facebook. I do have a Fine Art America account with some of my stuff posted there. I'm also on TikTok. So I'll see you guys later. I hope that you have a blessed day and that you make the right choice for you. You are worth it. You are worth everything. You deserve the moon and the stars and everything in between. And love you. Bye.